Good morning, everybody. Hope you are all well. Wow, it's been 18 days. I think we're on day 18 now. So nearly 3 weeks of travelling around in Bob. And I just wanted a quick catch up, really, just, before we head off on our next adventure to Orkney. Just to say what an absolutely amazing time we've had. We've taken it nice and slowly. We've not rushed at all. We've been to every single place that we've wanted to go and visit. And, right from being in Inverness and exploring Loch Ness and then travelling all the way up the East Coast. We've stopped at some amazing places and we've had an amazing time. We've been so incredibly lucky with the weather. I mean, it's just my favourite saying at the moment is it's just stunning. I say that every single day, at least 10 times. It's just stunning. It's just beautiful. So yeah, it really makes my heart sing. We've had a fantastic nearly 3 weeks. And now I'm really excited to see what our next leg of our journey brings. So we've reached the north coast, the most northerly coast of mainland Britain. And tomorrow we head off to the Orkney Islands. So we've booked our ferry. We get our ferry from Scrabster, which is just down the road. And yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I've never driven Bob on a ferry before, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. And I'm really, really looking forward to see what the Orkney Islands has to offer us. So I hope you enjoy this video and I shall catch up with you after we've been to Orkney. See you later. Good morning. So we've arrived at Scrabster ferry terminal, ferry port, and we're just waiting to board. So I'm a little bit anxious, but I'm sure it will be absolutely fine. It can't be anything worse than driving on those single track Scottish roads that I've been driving on for the last 3 weeks. So yeah, I'm sure it's going to be absolutely fine and I'm really looking forward to exploring Orkney. So our first stop on Orkney had to be the fabulous Skara Brae, which is a remarkably well-preserved Neolithic village considered to be the best preserved Neolithic settlement in Northern Europe. It offers us a fantastic look into the daily lives of early farming communities around 5,000 years ago. The village was uncovered by a storm in 1850 and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
This first building that we've gone in is a reconstruction of what the houses would have been like 5,000 years ago. So in order to preserve the site as much as possible, we weren't allowed to go up to the houses and look inside because we weren't allowed to stand on the roofs of the houses. We had to follow a one-way path around the site. So I've done my best to try and get you a good view inside, but it was quite difficult because we were quite far back. Now, included in your ticket for Skara Brae is admission to Skaill House, which is right next door. Now, Skaill House is a Grade A listed property which dates from 1620. It is the most intact 17th century mansion in Orkney and has been a private home for almost 4 centuries. Now, Skaill House was the home of William Graham Watt, and he was the one that unearthed Skara Brae after a fierce storm in 1850. The storm had stripped away the sand and the grass and vegetation that was covering up Skara Brae and unearthed some of the walls and structures. So William Watt discovered this and decided that it needed a little bit more exploration and a bit more excavation, and that's how Skara Brae was discovered in 1850. So Skaill House has had some interesting and very special visitors over the years, but none quite so special as this one. Here is a signature of Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, from when she visited back in 1983. Next we visit the Kitchener Memorial, which is a 48-foot tower war memorial in Birsay on Orkney. In June 1916, HMS Hampshire was on her way to Russia on a diplomatic mission by orders of Lord Horatio Kitchener. Now, on the 5th of June, she unfortunately hit a mine that was laid by the German U-boat, and she sunk with a loss of 737 people on board, including Lord Kitchener, and there were only 12 survivors.
So this is the Brough of Birsay, and as you can see there's a walkway there which leads you over to the island, but unfortunately the tide's in at the moment, so we have to wait for low tide before we can go across. I'd like to go over there, see what's there.
So we are now at the ruins of Earl's Palace in Birsay, which was the residence of Robert Stewart, half-brother of Mary Queen of Scots, who became Earl of Orkney in the late 1500s. The Ring of Brodgar is a Neolithic henge and stone circle and is the only major henge and stone circle in Britain which is an almost perfect circle. The stone circle is 104 metres or 341 feet in diameter and is the third largest in the British Isles. The ring originally had up to 60 stones, of which only 27 now remain standing. Just 3/4 of a mile away from the Ring of Brodgar is the Standing Stones of Stenness, and it is thought that this could be the oldest stone circle in the British Isles. There were originally 12 stones, with some standing up to 6 metres high, although only 4 stones remain standing today, but it's still possible to get a sense of the scale and importance of the area. We spent the afternoon exploring Stromness, which is the second most populated town in Orkney, with a population of around 2,500 people. It has tiny little streets, little narrow alleyways, far too small to drive Bob through there, so we had to leave Bob just outside town. But we really enjoyed looking around and exploring the history of the place. In 1942, 550 Italian prisoners of war who were captured in North Africa were brought to Orkney to work on the construction of the Churchill Barriers, which were 4 causeways created to block sea access to Scapa Flow. 200 of these prisoners were based at Camp 60 on the island of Motorhome on Orkney. And in 1943, it was decided that a place of worship was required. The chapel was constructed from limited materials and comprises of 2 Nissen huts joined together end to end. The corrugated interior was then covered with plasterboard, and the altar and altar rail were constructed from concrete left over from work on the barriers. We've now arrived at Mullhead Nature Reserve, which is a beautiful part of Orkney's coastline with over 200 acres of coastal grassland, heath and sea cliffs, and it's a perfect place for walking, bird watching and being with nature. We're just heading up to a place called the Gloop, which is a dramatic collapsed sea cave separated from the sea by a land bridge about 80 yards wide. It drops down to around 80 feet, with the sea still crashing in through a blowhole, and the name comes from the Old Norse word gluppa, which means a chasm. The Brough of Deerness is one of the best places to spend a sunny day in Orkney. It begins at the Gloop and winds its way along the craggy coastline, offering beautiful views out to the North Sea. You'll eventually come to the Brough itself, which is a rocky outcrop almost completely detached from the mainland. And if you have a head for heights, you can continue up the rock-cut steps and up onto the Brough itself, using a rope chained into the rock for support. Right at the top, you will see the small 11th century Norse chapel and see the remains of other buildings dating back as far as 600 BC. We're now just walking down the path that will lead us over and up onto the Brough of Deerness itself. Now, it can be quite challenging if you've not got a head for heights. Now, I've climbed many mountains in my lifetime and I thought that I was really good with heights, but this one did make me feel a little bit icky. Steady now. Yeah, this way, up, up. Steady now. Steady now. Oh, this is scary. Look where you're going, Moo.
This is scary. Come on, Karen, you've got this. This is scary. It's a long way down there and there's no barrier. I've just got Moo and the little chain holding me up onto this cliff. Moo, don't walk on the edge like that, mate. Stay in the middle. Oh God, why do I do these things? Gosh, if certain people could see me now, they'd go a bit mad and I'd get a right royal telling off. But hey ho, life is for living. Moo, why are you walking on the edge? Stay on the path, mate. Good boy. Good boy. Oh gosh, my heart is in my mouth. But we made it. Oh. Crikey. That was scary. So that's the beginning of the path that we walked down. As you can see, it's a little bit precarious. There's steps missing and everything, but we managed it. We did okay. Okay, we now have to head back down. So I'm just gonna grab the rope. Oh God. Right, Marley, steady now. Steady. Good boy. Steady now. Steady. Steady now. Good boy. Steady now. Walk on. Good boy. Steady now. Let me get my step down. Good boy. Come off the edge, mate. That's it. I know you don't like walking on the stones. Steady now. Steady now. Try not to stand on your tail, mate. Steady now. Good boy. Good boy. Walk on. Walk on. Good boy. This way, up. Oh. Halfway there. This is where it's a good idea to have a jogging strap for the dog, so it keeps your hands free. It's just like a lead what fastens around your waist, so you don't have to keep hold of them. And it's great and ideal for walks like this when you potentially need two hands, although I wouldn't really recommend doing it whilst you're filming, but hey ho, you wouldn't get to see it then, would you, if I didn't film it? And we made it to the other side. Oh.
I can feel there is somebody here, and he's watching over me tonight as he takes away my fears, lets me know there's a heaven up there. Yeah, he's reaching out his hand to me to wash away my tears. Oh, I know you, and I praise you. Got my arms open for your love. Oh, I want to be near you. I hear angels from up above. They sing hallelujah. They sing hallelujah. I can see though my eyes are all closed. Yeah, he gives me strength to carry on and always lets me know that I'm fine just the way he made me. Every perfect imperfection is all because of him. Oh, I know you, and I praise you. Got my arms open for your love. Oh, I want to be near you. I hear angels from above. They sing hallelujah. They sing hallelujah. Sing hallelujah.
So we've just climbed up the spiral staircase and we are right at the very top of the tower, and we get a fantastic view over Kirkwall. And right there, if I can just zoom in a little bit further, you can see Bob. There he is, bless him. I always like to keep an eye on him wherever I am. Is it me seeing things, or does that look like a face in the rock just there? You can see the nose and the eyes. Is it me? Am I seeing things? Let me know in the comments below. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you telling me it's time to go? We've been sat here long enough. Hey. Who's a good boy? There's nothing in that pocket for you. No, there's not. There's not. You can laugh as much as you like. There's nothing in there for you. You having fun on your holiday? Hey? You having fun? Yeah. You having a good time? Good boy. Look at that lovely blue sea. Oh, it's just stunning. Well, unfortunately, it's time for us to leave the Orkney Islands behind now, and we're back on the ferry heading towards mainland Scotland and to pick up the North Coast 500 where we left off. We've had an absolutely wonderful time on Orkney, and it's been a real adventure for us. But before we go, I have one last little treat for you. Just coming up, you'll see the Old Man of Hoy, which is a 449-foot sea stack on the island of Hoy, which is part of the Orkney Islands. It is formed from old red sandstone and is one of the tallest stacks in the United Kingdom. The Old Man is very popular with climbers and was first climbed in 1966.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.